Well, it's been a while since I done customization. Now let's see who's gonna get customized. Let's see. We got Tails, Neon Tails, Neon Sonic, Rouge, Super Sonic. Oh, we got 3 shadows. Why not a shadow today? Let's get this started.
Hello everyone, it's Kinemaster and welcome back to Forever Young. It's been a while since we did a Sonic customization video, but we're back today with a shadow figure. Today, this shadow figure will be a request from one of my best friends, Kelly J16. She requested me to do her own version of Vampire Shadow. So, to make this Vampire Shadow, first off, we're gonna have to need this top hat that I found from a Littlest Pet Shop set. And of course, this cape that is from a Lego Batman set, which I took from my brother, which I did ask to. Okay, so obviously, in order to do the customization, we're gonna have to take off Shadow's head, that's most likely gonna be the customization. I also will be taking off his shoes for slight customization, and eventually I'll be working on his arms, I guess you could say hands, to add some little details. So, let's move on to the painting. So, with the small montage here, I happen to start doing some shading within the ears. As if you notice on one of my Sonic customs, which was my Feralian Sonic, I did some details inside the ears to add some shading. I don't know why the companies don't exactly add any details in the ears, but I feel like when I end up doing this extra colors in the ears, it gives it more of a 3D look instead of it making it look like it's a little 2D. Like, you could tell it's 3D, but it doesn't have that pop to it. After when I applied the first coat, I started to use my handy dandy blow dryer and helped it dry it quickly so I can add another touch of paint onto it. So it's like 2 coats of it. Oh, Chase, get out of the way. Sorry guys, Chase was interrupting the video for a second. But anyways, back to our drying. So just quickly drying the ears. And then once we end up getting the ears all dried up, we'll start working on his eyes. So I'm going to be repainting his eyes. So, because if you notice in my last video, well, my 2 videos before was Feralian Sonic, I ended up doing some details with his eyes. My best friend requested me to do some details in his eyes and make it kind of similar to how I did Feralian Sonic. So that means I would have to be adding some details such as the gray inside the eyes and different shades of reds that you're going to see later on in the video. But right now I'm just applying all that white so that I can easily paint in some new irises for Shadow. Alright, now I'm finally applying all the different shades of red into Shadow's eyes. First starting off with the more darker red, and then going to be applying a bright red into the eyes. Now, this part I was trying to be extremely careful of making sure that the irises weren't like irregularly shaped or just didn't look weird, because I'm still trying to practice on Sonic eyes. They're not as easy as Littlest Pet Shop eyes where they're big and round and circular, but with Sonic eyes they're a little bit more, you have to make sure that these circles are not too big, but not too small. After doing that, this is what the result of the eyes look like by adding basically the white into the eyes, which is like the eye shine. There was also some pink, and also she also requested here that she wanted a scar on his eyes, so I had really fun making a pink, well, more like a scar on his eye. Meanwhile, as when I was waiting for his face to dry, that's when I was doing small fun little details on the shoes to add some golden accents to the shoes. And like I said, I told you about the gloves, so I added some gold onto the gloves too. And I also painted the hat off screen too, just adding a little red trim. Now all together, putting his head and shoes and arms back together, this is what he looks like. Of course, he has his little hat accessory. And then just to show you what the cape looks like on the character, I will be taking off his head again, just carefully. And, you know, just putting on the cape, which obviously it's the same way of how you would put a Lego character, like cape on the Lego character, it works perfectly with shadow here. And then you just put his head back. Also forgot to mention too that I also did his mouth as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go varnish him. Now after the varnishing, this is what he looks like as a result. Now, the varnishing was all fine, but the only problem that I had is when he was settling down, a bit of his muzzle and the bottom of the spike, since it was on parchment paper, it most likely, I think I added too much and it didn't really, it was just a disaster. But over and all, he looks pretty good. There's him, like what he looks like with his hat on him. But most likely the hat is a little accessory that he can able to hold, make it look like he's going to put his on his head there. So just doing that. And for a comparison with my shadow and my best friend's shadow, so there is slight differences, such as you can able to tell that the eyes on the shadow on the right, they're much more larger, but also you can tell there's more detail. You can also see too is that Shadow's mouth on the custom one, I made it black. There was something irking about it where I did not like the pink in the mouth, but other than that, this is Shadow here. So now, can't wait for the result for my friend. Alright buddy, so this is something that I have done for you. Here we are. Here is your shadow. So,
oh cool.
Yeah, so there's his little top hat. Well, I couldn't put it on him, but it's kind of an accessory that he can able to have. So he can hold it, I guess you could say. So the scar, you wanted to request it there. There's the tooth that you wanted.
Oh yes.
Then I put some gold around the boots and stuff, and then of course there's that cape.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, there's your shadow.
Oh, that looks cool. Yeah, I can actually play with them now.
Yes, and then of course now since I got my Brilliant Sonic, and then we got Vampire Shadow.
Yes.
So they'll be going on adventures with each other.
Got my shadow. Yay.
Oh, and his eyes glow in the dark, but unfortunately they glow green that I noticed. So, but other than that, it still actually works.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I get to see him glow.
Yes. All right, so that's the end of the video, guys, and we will see you next time.
Oh, goodbye, Faker.
What you calling me Faker for?
Because you're not the true Hedgehog.
You're not the true Hedgehog.
I am the true Hedgehog. I am the most true Hedgehog you could ever see.
No, I am.
No, I
am.
I
am.
You look pathetic.
You're the pathetic one.
Look, I have all the cool details. You just have leaves.
Excuse me, I got details.
Like what? Vines?
Those are details. Like, look, I got a ring.
Oh yeah, a ring. A stupid little ring.
Hey, come on. Look, I got the vines. Look at me, I got vines. And I got a scratch mark. So basically, I got a scar. You got a scar.
Yeah, I have one, I guess.
Look at me, I got cool leaves. And my eyes glow in the dark.
Like, look. I have cool details on my boots. What do you have? Dirt.
It's details, it's mud.
It's dirt. Your shoes are dirty.
It's mud.
You need to take a shower.
Look at my eyes. My eyes are cool. Look at your eyes. Yeah, they're detailed too.
My eyes are cool too. Better than your eyes.
Excuse me, at least mine, it suits well with the glow-in-the-dark eyes.
Well, for me, mine is cool. Better than yours.
My eyes are cool.
No.
Oh,
Mine
should I mention my mouth? Look at my mouth with my fangs. You got fangs too, but you got yours closed because you're Mr. Grumpy.
Hey, I lost a sister, okay?
Oh, you mean Maria?
Don't bring her up.
Maria! Oh, okay, I'm gonna run now. Well, that was something. Well, this is actually the final ending. Bye!